Hey guys, so today we're going to talk about the fourth Hermetic principle, which is the law of polarity. So as we go down the list, we have the all is the mind, then we have the law of correspondence, which is as above, so below, as below, so above. We have the law of vibration, that everything vibrates, everything moves. And now we have the law of polarity, which states that everything is a pair of opposites. So everything is dual in nature and everything has its pair of opposites. It's only the degree of vibration that they're in decides which pole they're going to be at. Now, when I say they, that means everything that is considered within the all, including us, including the things we see, including the thoughts we have, including the emotions, including everything that we see as reality. Now, if you understand the umbrella principle, the overlying principle, which is the all that is the mind, then coming into as above, so below, so as your mental state, so your physical state, as your physical state, so your mental state. We discussed that in that chapter. And then we came to vibration, which is everything is vibrating. Now this comes within the law of vibration. So each of these successive laws in the seven principle kind of work under the umbrella of the law above it. And that's how I understand the Kybalion. So let's talk about the law of polarity. So everything is dual, everything has poles. So how do we understand this? So it's in the physical plane, you will understand that there's light and there's dark. And then there's something good and then there's something bad. And we kind of start identifying with what is good based on our upbringing, based on our thought patterns, based on our experiences, and with the way we've been programmed to kind of see things as good or bad. And what this law kind of puts forth is a concept that let's start seeing this as just a reflection. So the good is just another version of what could be bad. So if we start seeing a single event as something that has both polarities, okay, both a good side and a bad side, or a truth side and an untruth side. So that duality, or understanding the duality of existence, that there's always this variation that we are experiencing within the all. And so in the physical plane, it's a lot easier because we have our, we're able to see it with our physical eyes and experience it, touch it, based on how we feel about it. And so we have an understanding of polarity of what is good or bad or light or dark. And same thing, if you kind of bring it to our mental plane, and the mental plane, like, oh, I really love this, but I hate this. So it's like very, again, based on experience, based on, memories, or based on what you perceive one thing. Someone might love something. Oh, I love sacred geometry, I love philosophy. And someone else, also a yogi, would be like, okay, I'm not into that stuff. I don't hate it, but I'm not so much into it. And then you have someone else like, I hate it. None of that makes sense to me. I'm going to do my asana. I'm going to do my breathing techniques, and that's what I'm going to stick to. So there are these variations. We're all yogis. We're all on the same path, but we vary based on our likes and dislikes. So understanding that love and hate is just two sides of something that is within the all, and it's a matter of what vibration we experience when we experience that particular thing is deciding in our mental capacity whether we love it or we hate it. So kind of really get this concept in your mind that it could be, you could be looking at a pen on the floor. If there's a pen sitting on the floor and I look at it, I might observe it for its color, appearance, and what I'm going to use it for, where someone else might actually have his thought completely in a different place and remember one time he was poked by a pen and kind of have this not so pleasant feeling. So it's just a variation of your mental state, or that is making you feel a certain way about what's in front of you. So when one understands this concept of the law of polarity, where can it be applied? And I see its application very much in this word called as transmutation. Okay, and transmutation is a way or a technique in which one can quickly turn around their thoughts about something by bringing in this, being aware of the fact that this is just a variation of their vibration that they're experiencing. So I would recommend like kind of listening to the law of vibration as well, but it's a variable vibration that's making them pull towards one pole or one truth of the object. So there's that truth and the false, and you're getting pulled towards one end of it, and then there's always this other side to the truth as well that one must acknowledge that exists. So if you're in a mental state where you're upset or hurting or hating something, or strong emotions of one side that are really pulling you down, I think being aware of this law and understanding that it's nothing but a vibration, and if I raise my vibration or bring myself to understand the other side and maybe just raise my vibration high enough, I'll be able to experience the opposite side of the same thing. And so a lot of the law of attraction works on the same principle. So basically the law of attraction is based on vibration and polarity. So the more you raise your vibration to match the thing that you're desiring, it kind of pulls into your life. So this is where that principle really kind of resonates. So it's about transmuting your current state. So if it's, oh, this always happens like this, it's like that thought pattern, you're stuck in that loop where, oh, things never work out for me, I never have enough money, and my job always sucks, and I hate being here. So you're constantly in that loop, and that is exactly what you're experiencing the whole time. So it's almost like you are pulling that experience into it because you're drawing yourself into that negative pole. Whereas if you now become aware of the fact that you're getting pulled into that side, you want to lift yourself up and kind of, do the things you need to do to kind of raise your vibration and move into the positive pole and experience the positive. And then see the changes in what you're seeing. It changes. When you change, the things you look at change automatically. So this is where I feel like a practical application of the law of polarity comes in. And another way when it comes to energy healing and also like, the techniques that we use a lot in vibrational cosmetics, it's very much about like mental induction. So the voiceover as to how you're speaking about a particular topic when you hear something is also in a way the person who understands this law of polarity and the transmutation, especially as a healer, especially as a physician, you will be able to kind of, shift the mind and help raise the vibration to pull your patients or your clients' thought process in a particular direction, and to almost like kind of, it's called a mental induction. So kind of help have that person see things at a different light. Okay, so this was the fourth law of the 7 universal laws as stated in the Kybalion. And what I'm going to put the axioms underneath, so you have the axioms and kind of read through them, and let me know what you think. All right, thank you so much.